Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Monday, and we are here for your Monday Music Minute. Sorry about that intro. I promised my husband that I would do it. I don't know about you, but we've been doing a little bit more of TV time, my husband and I, these nights. And yeah, it's kind of a crazy one, that Joe Exotic. So it's a good distraction, right? We are here today to talk about what we're going to do for our Monday Music Minute on Facebook Live with the kids. So, whether you're a parent at home trying to juggle work and doing homeschooling, or if you are a daycare center, a daycare teacher working the front lines here, thank you for taking the time to tune in and thank you for doing what you're doing. So, today's Music Minute is all about love because right now, kids need love more than ever. I'll say it again. Right now, kids need love more than ever. So, we really need to be aware of our actions and our words, and not just how we are towards the children, but also how we are showing love to other people at the time. Getting some paper. Cool. So, anyway, how we talk about people, how we talk about the world, how we talk about what neighbors might be doing, or what leaders might be doing right now. It's really important because kids hear us and they absorb it. So, one of the songs that we're going to do today on our Monday Music Minute for the kids is a song called You Get What You Give in This World. And this is part of our Music Rocks curriculum that we go into daycare centers, preschools across the United States and do. And it's a great song because it's talking about how what we put out there, we will get back. So it's the law of attraction for kids. And it can be a very abstract concept because we're talking about you get what you give in this world. So if you give a lot of love, you get a lot of love. And if you give a lot of kindness, you'll get a lot of kindness. But if you give a lot of grumpy, you'll get a lot of grumpy too. So even my 7-year-old daughter was talking about this with me. Hang on one second. What? If you... Oh, okay. She's got a little note. If you be kind to someone, they will be kind to you. Excellent. Thanks for sharing, love. All right. So this is something that we talked about this morning, but we talked about it a lot, especially when she's with cousins, because they can be a little bit like oil and water. Or best friends, you never know, depending on the day. But it's a bigger concept. She's 7.5 and she's still trying to work through it. So talking about it, the younger kids are, the better, because they'll be able to understand it and absorb it a little bit more, or at least even get used to the language. So we were talking about it this morning because she's my helper for Monday Music Minute, and she took it back to, well, remember we gave that present to my cousin, and then you guys gave me that present, the same one, because I wanted it a lot. And I'm like, okay, yes. So you, in the literal sense, you get what you give in this world. But more so, we did a loving thing for her cousin, and she really wanted that present for herself. But because she wanted it so much, she knew that her cousin would love it. And that was a very big act of love for her. Because she's at the age where she's focused on her. So that was a big thing. And then, so putting that love out there attracted love to her. So we really had to talk through these things, but it really helps with her understanding. And that's kind of clear here with her little note for everybody. So we're going to sing that song today. And the purpose of that song is it's a cute little song, but it's also, the bigger purpose is to talk more about it and to use it in real life scenarios. So, and not in the way of if someone does something that's not nice, pointing that out and saying you get what you give, but more so supporting those positive moments where when when you see them do that really awesome and loving thing, that's when you are talking about that law of attraction and saying, yes, you did this wonderful, wonderful thing and good things happen to you and you feel good about yourself. Like that's the immediate law of attraction is when you do something loving, you feel it in your heart immediately. So kind of having that dialogue with friends, with the friends at school and with your own children at home. Also today in our Monday Music Minute for the kids, we are going to sing All You Need Is Love by the Beatles. It's a classic. And also, hopefully, we are going to learn how to make a new instrument to go along with that. We'll see if it works. Hi, darling. You want help? Is that it? Okay. Well, I've got one more thing that I wanted to say to everybody. Remember, I'm talking to the parents and the teachers right now. Can you shut the door, please, love? No? Okay. So one of these, this is what we posted on our Facebook this week. It was one of my own personal memories from a year ago. And I absolutely love this because it talks about how important it is to show kids love. It says that children need a minimum of 8 touches during a day to feel connected to a parent. And if they're going through a particularly challenging time, it's a minimum of 12 a day. It could be as simple as straightening of a collar, a pat on the shoulder, or a simple hug, playing with hair, hugging, right? So these are really, really important, especially right now. It also says that each day children need one meaningful eye-to-eye conversation with a parent.
Snuggling,
that's important too, right? And it's especially important for babies to have that eye contact, but children of all ages need us to slow down and look them in the eyes. Does that make you feel better? If I look at you? And then it says, and this is my favorite part, there are 9 minutes during the day that have the greatest impact on a child. The first is the first 3 minutes right after they wake up. So, especially if we are waking up kids, sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you there. It's important
why
to...
do I still have on my coat?
I don't know, you can take it off. So, Abs, in the morning...
No!
Well, it's kind of hard to think about waking up for school, but when you did wake up for school, does mommy come in and throw on the lights and drag you out of bed? What do? I come in and I go, I love you. And if you are in daycare, the same goes for nap time. So when kids are waking up from nap, throwing on the lights and jiggling a cot is not the way to go, but rather getting down on their level, giving them that touch, and telling them how much you love them. And also, very important, the last 3 minutes of the day before they go to bed to establish that love and connection there. So we'll end it here. We hope you join in with the Monday Music Minute on Facebook Live today. And we will see you soon, Rockstars.